I'm back, and I'm better than ever.
Hi guys, and welcome back finally to another episode of Giant Killers on Football Manager 2016. It's been such a long time since I've done an episode, and the reason for that is I had a bit of a technical issue with my microphone for a few weeks that kind of caused me to fall out of love with the game. So obviously, because of the issue with my microphone, it wasn't working. I couldn't record videos, which meant I couldn't play my series of Football Manager games, my saves. So kind of fell out of love with it. Back into it now, kind of thanks to Dr. Benji. I mean, his Salford story, I'd stopped watching that. I'd stopped watching all Football Manager stuff on YouTube. I'd just completely fallen out of love with it. But I had about 20 episodes, maybe more, of Dr. Benji's Salford story to watch. And just watching that kind of gave me the impetus to start up again. So we're here, we're with Alessandria, and hopefully we're going to be successful, so we'll get into it. Last episode, there's been quite a few games played. It was quite a while ago when I did start playing these, because a few of them were actually attempts at doing an episode when my microphone wasn't working before I realised it wasn't working. So last game was against Bassano, the last game you saw was against Bassano, the 3-1 victory, starting our season off in winning fashion. We've played quite a few since then. We lost 3-1 to Piacenza. This is a bit of a reminder for me as well. I haven't been on the game since the issue. Philip Woodker got a goal for us, but we lost horrifically. Then we played against Este. We took the lead with Francesco Rapisada, but they equalised. 1-1 draw. 2-2 draw against Pro Sesto. Acosti and Amadio getting a goal each. Then a victory back to winning ways against Montebelluna at home. Fishnella getting the brace. Losing then 2-1 to Albino Leffe, Fishnella getting the goal again. Reggiana, we managed to beat them 2-0, Fishnella and Acosti. And we're actually currently on a 3-match unbeaten run, which is nice to see. Cremonese we drew 1-1 with, Philip Woodker putting us in the lead, but we couldn't hold on till the end of the game. And finally a 2-1 victory against Spal, Maxwell Acosti turning the game round after going 1-0 down. So the two matches that we're doing today are both against Cittadella. I did say in the last episode that I was going to do the Cremonese game, or it might have been the Reggiana game. It was one of those games, and the Serie C Cup. The Serie C Cup actually got moved, so we'll do both Cittadella games and hopefully win both of them and progress in the Cup and stay on form in the league. So today's lineup, well, this is the lineup that I played in the last game, which we won against Spal, so I think I'll stick with this one. Mainly because I can't actually remember what formations were used for what and which players were performing well. So we'll stick with this and hopefully get the win. So we've got Liam Kelly in goal, Rapisada, Rodriguez, Barney and Traore in defence, Siquirella, Gomez and Amadio in centre midfield, Acosti and Syed as the wingers, and Philip Woodker, the lone striker, up top. Lots of these names ringing a bell, which is probably a good thing. So it's pretty even odds. Evens, Cittadella 11-5, draw 11-5. Alessandria, Cittadella, where are they in the league? They're 10th in the table at the moment, but if they beat us today, they can actually go level on points with us. Obviously 10 games gone, not a great number of games played, so the league's still pretty close. Keyman, Mattia Menesso is the key man for Cittadella. Attacking centre midfielder, how was he doing? He's got a 7.69 average rating, which is pretty good. Scored a few, made a few assists. His attributes look quite good as well. He's a danger man for them. And then Maxwell Acosti is our key man. Let's have a recap of what he's done so far. He's played 9 games, 7.46 average rating. He's got 5 goals and 9 appearances in the league. He is on fire. So my assistant's telling me to tell the players that they can enjoy themselves because we've got nothing to lose here. I don't really see why I would do that, so I'll use the avenge tactic. There we go, most of them seem motivated. Good morale in the squad as well. I like to see that. I think I'll just leave it at that. I won't do any individual team talk, so we'll just get straight into the game. Now this has been such a long time. Okay, so we get underway. It's Bellazzini with the ball for Cittadella. Gives it to Parigini. I'm assuming this is just going to be the highlight straight from kickoff. Or is it Menesso over the bar? Trying to trick me there, game. Trying to give me a bit of a goal I wasn't expecting. Now Frabotta's got a free kick. Now it's Menesso. I'm very rusty with speaking, as you can see. Zanon's got it on the left-hand side. Can he cross it in? He can. Perugini's there. Is that his name? Perugini? Yeah, 1-0 Cittadella. Cittadella were 1-0 up after 3 minutes. 6th goal of the season for Vittorio Perugini. And the commentary says what I'm thinking. Not the start we wanted at all. No shots so far. I mean, Cittadella have just come firing out of the blocks. I think we're actually going to have to go attacking, because Cittadella are all over us. We need to push forward a bit. Corner for Cittadella. Been a very quiet first half. Headed over Sicurella. Gomez now. Can we launch a counter-attack? Gomez with a long ball towards the striker, Philip Wuttke. Wuttke plays an excellent pass across to Acosti. Acosti further right to Rapisano. Crossing. Syed's there. 1-1. Hassan Syed, our first chance, our first highlight of the game. Syed grabs his 2nd goal of the season. And it was brilliant play overall. Wuttke with a great ball to Acosti. Acosti playing in Rapisada. Rapisada with a deep cross. And Syed finishing it off to equalise. Corner with Amadio. Whips it in. Cristini heads it away. Haven't said whips it in for such a long time. Manessu's got the ball now. 1-on-1 with the defender. Good tackle from Traore, who clears that towards Wuttke. Wins in the air. Now to Amadio. To Syed. For Bata. Tackles for Botta, not for Bata. Giacomaro now. Bellatini. To Manessu, who's picked up some form of a knock and gets tackled a lot by our players, it seems. Syed now to Gomez. Sicurella, nice passing from us. Syed, the goal scorer, holds it up well, looking for someone to pass to, finds Amadio. Traore's in space, can he cross it? Plays to the Sicurella, who's lurking just outside the box. Now to Rapisada, he's already got an assist to his name today. Crosses it in, Sloaney punches it out, but Syed's there for his 2nd goal of the game, and we've flipped this on its head. Hassan Syed, he's in terrific form today. Rapisada as well, getting some crosses in. And we go top of the league. Gabbianelli, we could only be top for a couple of minutes though if something comes from this, but Gomez wins it, and Wuttke's got a possible counter-attack again for us. Wuttke holding up the ball, looking for someone to pass to, and he does a terrible pass there. Manessu intercepts. Balls somehow come to Perugini, who scored one already, shoots again, and it's wide. Half time, and couldn't really ask for a better response to that, really. First 10 minutes, Cittadella all over us, with like something ridiculous, like 6 shots in the first 5 minutes or something. But since then, we've done pretty well, and Hassan Syed is performing brilliantly today. So was Rapisada. More of the same, please, in the second half, and we're gonna passionately say I'm pleased with how things are going and to keep it up. Acosti's conditioning was a bit low in that first half, so it's something I'm going to keep an eye on, but I don't really think we need to make a change thus far. Wuttke is a bit disappointing up front, but he has held up the ball quite well for us. So hopefully we can go on to win this one. We do sometimes have a habit of throwing leads away. We'll see if that happens again. Gomez, right, straight from kickoff. Can we get a third? Syed plays it to Amadio. I'm not expecting anything from this. Syed on the left gets tackled by Frabotta. Frabotta brings the ball forward, plays a terrible pass to Ilari. Sicurella intercepts brilliantly. Wuttke advancing forward now. Can he cross it in? Holds it up, plays it back to Traore, and nothing comes of it. That's a bit of a tease, FM. Just a little bit of a tease. Thought Wuttke was going to make something there. Costi's conditioning is pretty goddamn awful. I mean, he has been playing out of his skin, so it's understandable if he's a bit tired. I'm going to have to take him off. I'd even want for a little bit longer, but I'm going to have to eventually take him off. Rapisada with a throw in on the right hand side, gives it to Acosti. The man who's dead on his feet, it appears from his conditioning, plays a nice pass to Sicurella. Sicurella advancing forward now to Gomez. Now it's Syed. Nice build-up play. Amadio through on goal, shoots, saved, and Acosti scores. Despite the fact that he's almost fainting because he's so tired, he manages to grab his 7th goal of the season and put us 2 goals clear of Cittadella. He is just something else this season. Something else. Absolutely brilliant. I'm going to have to take him off though. So who have we got that can come on for Acosti? We've got Sabatini, Fishnella, or Improta. Okay, we're going to go with good old Manuel, reliable, been with us from the start. Zanon with the throw-in, deep in our half, cleared by Rapisada, but no one's up there. Obviously we've only got Wuttke up there. Rodolfi at the back for Cittadella plays a pass to Cristini. Looking to build something from this for Botta, the right back. Good tackle from Syed. He was on a hat-trick, by the way. Syed plays a nice ball, brilliant ball to Amadio. Amadio practically through on goal. Amadio shoots and that's wide. Brilliant pass from Hassan Syed. He's got better as well. He didn't look like he was going to be very good when I first signed him, but he's Coming out of his shell a bit. Zanon with a throw in deep in our half again. Rapisada intercepts once again. Long ball forward, intercepted by Ferbotta. Now to Lari, to Romano. Men's just surrounding him. Manesso's still on the field. He's had that injury since like the 20th minute or something. Wutka plays a nice pass to Fishnala. Fishnala outright to Rapisada, looking to get his 3rd assist of the game. I think the second one would have counted as assist. Wutka's there! Quiet all game, and he just pops up and knocks it into the back of the net for his 4th goal of the season. Rapisada with possibly his 3rd assist. It's his 2nd or his 3rd. I don't know if the 2nd goal counted. Yeah, it's his 3rd assist. It did count. Obviously because the goalkeeper got a touch on it, but Rapisada in brilliant assisting form today. As we're so far ahead, I think we're going to bring on a few new faces. Well, new faces to the starting lineup anyway. Patrick Cutrone coming on for the guy who's just scored, Philip Wutka. I think we'll just leave it at that change for now. I kind of don't want to take Syed off. I want him to get his hat-trick, so just leave him on. I should have probably in hindsight checked when the cup game against Citadella is, because if it's in 3 days or something, then I'm going to have to completely rejig the team. Kelly with a goal kick. Just under 9 minutes to go. Rodolfi wins the header in the air though. Obviously the header's going to be in the air. Gomez with the ball forward. Saloni clears that. Rodriguez has got it at the back now to Rapisada, forward to Fishnala. Sicurella, more central. Brilliant pass from him to Amadio. Amadio's through. Saved, was it? Yeah, saved by Thomas Saloni. Brilliant save. I couldn't tell if it was the defender's deflection or a save. Gomez with the ball in and Saloni easily picks that one up. Citadella have had 21 shots. We've only had 12. Our goalkeeper must... Although, no, because 11 of them have been off target. So our goalkeeper's not having a great day. That's mental. That's a stat that we would normally have. Lari with the ball forward to Paragini, and Barney intercepts that brilliantly. Fishnala's chasing that one, but Lari gets there first. Now to Rodolfi at the back. For Citadella, trying to create something. Plays it to Lari. Now to Romano, Bellazzini. Paragini looking for a 2nd goal. What a finish that is. What a goal from Paragini. 25-yard strike from Vittorio Paragini. I think I've changed the pronunciation of his name throughout this game. We could just call him Genie. That would be a lot easier. So we're going to call him the Genie. It's just a lot easier to say. And Sicurella picked up a bit of a knock. Potential thigh injury, so we're going to have to take him off. And we will bring on Danilo Blondini. I can't tell if that's an I or an L. It's one of the two. Gabbianelli with a corner late on here. Fishnala heads that away easily. Gomez is going to get it, but I assume the whistle is going to blow before we get a chance to see what happens here. Maybe not. Cutrone's got it. Left to Traore. Traore, can he cross it? Tries it, but it's blocked, and that's out for a corner, which I don't think are we going to be able to take. No, we're not. There's the full-time whistle. 4-2 victory away against Citadella. Puts us top of the table. And we play against Citadella next. Hassan Syed. Excellent performance from him. Same for Rapisada. Hat-trick of assists for Rapisada. Brace of goals from Hassan Syed. A goal each from Acosti and Wutka. And can't really complain about that one. So this is the lineup for the second game of today's episode. It's pretty much the same, apart from Valerio Nacera comes in for Giuseppe Sicurella, who obviously got injured in the last game. Rest of the team exactly the same as the previous game against Citadella. The odds are the same, our key man's the same. Citadella's key man has changed to the Genie. I think my nickname choice might be something to do with that. So we're going to assertively say to go out there and carry straight on from where he finished the last match. Motivates the goalkeeper. We'll do a few individual ones. By individual I mean positional. Hopefully we can continue how we left off last game. Hassan Syed and a few other players are actually quite tired for this one, so I'd like to have a nice lead and then be able to take a few of them off. Acosti just running through them as if they weren't there after 15 seconds. The Genie's got the ball now though for Citadella. And that was not genius from the Genie. Nacera with the ball in the centre of the field. Spreads the ball out right to Acosti. Can he cross it in? It's Acosti. Plays to Gomez. Gomez shoots it. Saved by Leone. Was Leone in goal last game? I really can't remember. I don't think he was. Gomez crosses it in, headed away by the defender, and Acosti should collect this. Can he get it back into the box? He can. Barney's there, and it's cleared by the Genie. Only to Acosti on the edge of the box. It's Acosti, he shoots, it's blocked, and Trobotta scrambles that one away. Gabbianelli with the ball. Possible counter-attack opportunity now for Cittadella. It's the Genie. Goes past Trione, but Barney with a brilliant tackle covering there. Trobotta with a throw-in. Deep in his own half, long throw to Varnier in the centre of the field. Forward to Seccaroni. And Sarah just missing the tackle there. Gabbianelli forward to Alari. Alari plays it to the Genie. The Genie can shoot and score from there. We saw that last game. Trobotta's got it on the right now. It's Giacomo to Alari. Now it's Gigli. Gigli through the Genie. Genie's going to score, and he does score. I don't know why I said it like that. The Genie making me mess up my words and putting Cittadella 1-0 up and getting his 8th goal of the season. Triori with a throw on the left-hand side. Can we get an equaliser before half-time? It'd be a great time to score. Nocera's got the ball now. Left to Triori. Triori with the ball, and Costi's there. Maxwell Acosti gets the equaliser on 42 minutes. His 8th goal of the season. He just can't stop scoring. He's in terrific form. And long may it continue. 1-1. Gabbianelli with the corner to break our hearts and get a goal to put them in the lead. But Kelly collects it from the corner. I'm really fumbling my words today. Don't know what's happening. Giacomo with the ball in the centre of the field. Gives it to Romano. Forward to Alari. Cittadella hoping to get back into the lead, but Gomez with a brilliant tackle plays a rubbish pass though, and Rodolfi intercepts easily. Rodriguez wins the ball, but it falls to Gabbiadini, not Gabbiadini, Gabby or something, and the Genie with a shot is saved by Liam Kelly. Gabbianelli with the corner, and that's easily collected by Kelly. So that's half time, and it's 1-1. Not bad, not the best though, not playing as good as we did in the second half. Well, after like half an hour in the previous game. So we're going to assertively tell them to get out there and grab that one goal to win it. A few players on rubbish half-time ratings, and a few players conditioning looking awful. Alvaro Gomez, one of those players. We are actually going to make some changes because people are knackered out there. Gomez is going to come off, and I did want to give Berisha a run out, but his fitness is awful. He had a good game for Albania, I think he plays for Albania under 21s or something. He had a good game for them in midweek. I would have liked to have rewarded him, but he's not fit enough. So we're going to bring on Sabatini. We're going to take off the star man from the last game, Hassan Syed, and we'll bring on Ricardo and Prota, and hopefully get out there for the second half and win. Zaccaroni with a throw in, gives it to Barnier. Now it's Rodolfi. Plays it back to Leone. Building from the back, Cittadella now. Varnier back to Rodolfi. Forward to Romano. Now it's Giacomo to Gigli. Gigli trying to get past our midfielder. He's marking him brilliantly, but Gigli finds a pass to Giacomo. Giacomo through to the Genie for a second of the game. Good save, and Barney clears it. Acosti's got it. Long ball to Woodke. Can we get a counter-attack on the go? No, we can't, for Botter intercepts. Free kick for Cittadella. Gabbianelli was off the bar, then cleared by Rodriguez. That's a let-off. That was a brilliant shot from Gabbianelli. Raposada with a throw. Gives it to Acosti. Now it's Sabatini. Nocera. Looking for someone to pass to. Finds Amardio in the centre circle. Amardio sprays the ball out right to Acosti. Acosti can cross it from here. He does. Woodke's there, and it's in. Touched in by Woodke, just about. No, it wasn't Woodke, it was Varnier. It's an own goal. Just in at the far post. Varnier, own goal, that puts us 2-1 up. Woodke in a good position though, putting the pressure on the defender to make him score that own goal. Kelly with a free kick. Out right towards Acosti, but Seccaroni wins the header. Raposada in there brilliantly though. Woodke, there's a man over on the left hand side. He can't find him, gives it to Acosti instead. Crosses it in. Sabatini saved by the goalkeeper and cleared by Delena. That was a brilliant chance for Stefano Sabatini there. Raposada. Was it Raposada? My memory. I'm like Dory. Short term memory. Jeez. Final substitution of the game. We're going to take off Acosti. Obviously he's one of our key players, star players. We're going to bring on Fishnella just so that Acosti doesn't get too tired. It's a 4-day gap between this game and our next game, which is a league game. I can't remember who it's against. So hopefully everyone will have recovered by then. deep in injury time, and this should be it. There it is, full-time whistle at Giuseppe Mockagata, and it's Alessandria 2, Cittadella 1. So we've actually managed to progress in a cup competition. We've got Albino Leffe in the third round of the Serie C Cup. That's coming up in a few games' time. But next episode we'll be doing the Jean Arminio and Alto Adige matches in the league. We're looking good in the league and the cup, really. 5 games unbeaten in all competitions, so hopefully it continues. But that is it for this episode. Like I've already said, it's so good to be back. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, feel free to leave a comment, subscribe to my channel to get all my content when it comes out, and I'll see you next time.